Okay, let's go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So this is the Japanese version of Blaster Master, and it actually has a plenty of different variety of just small things that are different from the Japanese version and the US and PAL. And the most noticeable thing in this game is actually the thing that you can actually press your reset button of your console, and it just warps you to the beginning of the game, and you can actually just keep your upgrades, all your tank upgrades, which is kind of a unique thing for the Japanese version. And also another different major difference between the versions is the fact that this game actually has unlimited continues. Imagine, guys, a Japanese game that's actually easier than the Western audience game.
Lots of things you see when you get old.
Yeah, indeed. Unfortunately, this doesn't have the beginning, the intro, you know, the frog intro, so still the same game though. Anyway, the biggest portion of this game comes from just optimizing your movement and killing everything you can in the screen, because everything lags in this game, and this game is just full of RNG. You can actually call it just you could rename the game to be RNG, and it would just serve its purpose. Okay, from here, guys, we're going to need 2 missile drops, and this is the first boss of the game, which is Mother Brain, or also known as the Raspberry boss.
Seems legit.
Okay, pretty good fight.
Good stuff.
And we're going to get from our first tank upgrade from this guy, which allows us to shoot some slightly advanced stuff from our cannon. It deals more damage, guys. That's all it does. And we're going to use this to destroy the Guardian, which is guarding the entrance to the Area 2. As you can see, the particle effect is different slightly. And some of these enemies, as you can see, they die from 1 hit instead of 2. Alright, let's hope I'm not going to softlock the game. Alright, good kill. Sometimes that, well, it's not exactly a soft lock, but sometimes that one little door cannot, it just won't open at all. And you have to kill yourself, and it's a huge time loss. Not a soft lock, excuse me. But as you can see, I'm just trying to kill everything I can to minimize the lag in the screen. And of course, tank movement here is very optimized as well. You want it to have optimized to save all the frames you can. Area 2 doesn't really have any huge tricks or skips. I think the first real glitch of the game comes in the Area 2 boss, which we're going to use something called the pause bomb glitch, which means we're going to throw a bomb out to his hitbox, and then we're going to pause, and the boss will just continuously continue taking damage until he's dead. Until we unpause, that is. And it's obviously a pretty known glitch in Blaster Master series. Also, I forgot to mention about the differences between the versions. Some of the tricks are way easier in the Japanese version, and there is one very exclusive trick in the Japanese version, which we're going to use in Area 7, and hopefully I'm going to get it on a couple of tries, because it's the most difficult trick in the game, and probably one of the reasons why people don't want to speedrun the game, because it's not only it's ridiculously tight, but it actually skips the entire Area 7. You just literally go from the beginning of the Area 7 to the boss of the Area 7. Alright. Going pretty smoothly so far. And of course, I forgot to mention about the pauses between the screen transitions. It can get kind of annoying for people who watches the speedrun, but you get used to it pretty fast, so don't worry. It obviously saves some time, because you don't have to wait for the camera to move, so it saves a little bit of time. And of course, we want to save all the frames we can. And we're almost at the second boss of the game. And of course, I need to hear the audio here too, because I'm listening to music for a sound cue. And when the tune hits a specific spot, the boss is dead. So let's see.
Silence.
He's dead. Okay, that's
Nice.
the first boss.
Good
Second
fight.
boss. Excuse me. And we're going to upgrade our tank cannon again, which allows us to destroy blocks.
Yeah, I don't think Ahmad said it, but with that reset thing, this Japanese version, you can do like reset warps. So after a boss, he can just reset the game and warp to the beginning of the game, and that saves a lot of time.
Yeah, that's actually one of the main reasons as well why we... Well, there are different categories, but it's a huge time save when you can just press the reset button and continue from the start of the game instead of killing yourself and just basically backtracking. Okay, so killing a couple of skulls here and just going through a mine. Thankfully, that mine gave me health, 1 health, so it was not exactly a dangerous thing. So in Rockman 2, Clashman was one of the most technical stages. In Blaster Master, it's definitely Area 3 because it has a lot of tight movement and it has a couple of really annoying enemies, and the bombs are one. Not only do they cause a lot of damage, but they cause a lot of lag, and lag is the biggest enemy in this game. So we're going to kill this spawner here, get damage from this guy, and hopefully these two sprayers, as we call them, will give us good patterns. If he stops, well, that'll fine. A couple of tight missile shots here. Nice, got him. Got them all. Those are actually really, really tight missile shots because you have to do so many inputs at the same time. So I'm glad I got those. We have a couple of more coming in this stage. Going to waste another missile back here to kill that guy. It's not really important, but you know, I made these missiles pretty optimized, so I should have like 2 left or something when I entered the 3rd dungeon of the game. I can't remember how much, or only 1 maybe? We'll see. So not much to talk about on this room. It's all about just killing these enemies and prevent lag from happening. Although this particular screen does have the missiles, so not as tight as in the previous one, but that's good. 10 missiles, we should be pretty good to go.
So Ahmad,
what?
Who has a world record in this run?
Oh, you know who has it.
Oh, I'm not sure. My memory is kind of fuzzy about it.
Well, maybe we should check the leaderboards. Nah, I actually got the world record like a couple of weeks ago. I was grinding this game out like hell. I was never going to try for a world record, but my initial goal was 27 something, and then it happened 26, and what do you know? I was the 2nd guy in the world who got a 25 in the game. Out of nowhere, just I don't know what happened. Though it is very doable someone to break it. Don't get me wrong, it's not exactly a good run, because I don't feel like it's a good run. Yeah, only 1.
It was pretty okay.
Yeah, but the reason why I don't feel like it's a good run is because this game has a stupid amount of RNG, like I mentioned. Everything here is, well, not the spawns. Actually, the spawns are pretty set, but where the enemies will start to move, that's the RNG part, and you never know where they're going to move. I'm probably going to play it safe and try to get 1 health, which I didn't get. Shame.
Of course, you have the hover grind too.
Yeah, that's the biggest amount of RNG in this run. Alright, so the toasters, as people call them. This is always a set fight, but it can go really wrong. no! Almost got it. It's okay, good enough. So
Fine.
now we're going to get the upgrade, and we're actually going to press the reset button of the console. There we go. And it warps up us to the beginning of the game, but we still have the upgrade, so that's exactly why the Japanese version is so better, or so good compared to the many other versions of the game. So now the biggest RNG part of this run, the hover farm. Birds, as I call them, drop hover in this game. There's one, there's two. No hover. There's one. It's okay. Oh,
Ooh.
nice. That was actually pretty
Yeah.
good.
Not bad.
Pretty good RNG. Okay, now hopefully I'm not going to mess this up. I'm actually pretty proud of this. I managed to find this area as I was a kid. Many other Blaster Master runners or people who played this as they were young, they never actually found this stupid stage. It was so hidden. I mean, literally at the beginning of the game. Who would have thought? Well, that's a random spawn. Okay. So you can say goodbye to Area 4. In Area 4 boss, you actually get a key, but since we don't want the key, we're just going to get past this little section here, and we're on Area 5. Yeah, you can actually wrap around the screens. And we're going to do it 3 times here. Every time you do this wrap around, it moves the tiles forward by 1 tile. So we're going to do this 3 times, so these blocks here have one single room of block, pretty much, which we're going to use to get past them. And this music is very intense. It's too happy to be Area 5.
Hey, you're swimming.
Okay, I have to pay attention to my health because I want to have pretty low amount of health before I enter the dungeon, Area 5 dungeon. And the reason for that is because I want to kill myself right at the beginning of it. And hopefully I'll get the glitch on the Area 5 boss, because that would be a real shame if I don't. Otherwise, bad things will happen. I don't want to fight the Area 5 boss casually. If you guys remember, a big grab boss in this game, that was my least favorite boss of the game. And if I would have to play this casually or speedrun the game, and I would still have to kill it, I would probably not run the game, since that boss is real pain in the butt. Okay. I should have taken more damage there, actually, but that's fine. Okay. So Area 5 dungeon is pretty straightforward. There's a couple of these. I don't even know what they are, to be honest. But we call the red creatures as red pups. They're red dogs. Hopefully I'm going to get this 1 kill here, because it will make things much easier here. Nice, I got it. Okay. And now hopefully I'm going to get this. Okay, we got it. And now the boss will stay in one place. Don't worry, guys, this is fine. There we go, and he's dead. And now we're going to damage some.
Bad dog.
And we're going to get the upgrade, which actually gives us the ability to swim underground with our tank. And that was Area 5. Off to Area 6, which has the infamous ice physics. Probably my least favorite stage, even though the track is really amazing. The soundtrack of this game is pretty good, actually. By the way.
Sunsoft game, so...
Yeah, exactly. So I switched to homing missiles here. We're going to use them in a couple of places here. After, you know, just for optimized movement and just killing the enemies which we cannot reach. I'm going to damage boost through this mine. It stops my movement because, you know, sliding mechanic is pain. And I want to deal with that as less as possible. Okay. I'm kind of nervous about one jump. Hopefully I'm gonna get it. So this climb here is pretty tight as well, but it shouldn't be too hard. Hopefully I didn't jinx it. Alright. So that one jump is coming up right about on the next screen. Not yet. Haha, fooled you. Alright, here. Next jump here. Alright, we got it. Whew.
Nice.
You can actually fall down pretty easily there, and you have to kill yourself to continue. Whoops. The next screen is probably the worst of Area 6. Wait, no, not the next. Oh yeah. Upper right. Oh no. Okay, I have to play this safe now. Whatever. That is such a... It's a really hard room to do optimally. Lots of mashing and lots of just tank moving and making sure your cannon is facing the right direction. Whoops. No one saw that. And the infamous fly room. Which was... okay, I'll take it. Enough health to do this damage boost, shoot these guys, and... we're in Area 6 dungeon. So, we're going to play this really safe, and there's a health pickup here. You could actually continue without picking it up, but it's usually more wise to pick it up since RNG, guys. Imagine these enemies are full of RNG, and get a bad RNG and you might as well be dead because you didn't get the health. Okay. So slide. This is a really annoying turnaround there because of the ice physics. And if you haven't played the game, you should just try it out because of that one particular spot there. The ice is really slippery. Alright, another of these grab bosses, like the Area 2 boss, but this has more things he can do. Alright, good fight. And we're going to do the final reset here. And off to the Area 7, guys. Yeah. If you think some of these tricks have been easy, well, I guess they have been. This is the one trick that everyone hates for a reason. And hopefully we're not going to spend the rest of the night here, me trying to do it.
First try.
Hopefully first try. It doesn't matter as long as, you know, I'm not going to, like I said, we're not going to stay here for the rest of the night. It might happen though. New TV, but let's not blame the TV.
Yeah. Look at the lag in the room.
Yeah, there was a lot. So slightly different strat here. I'm going to use the momentum. There we go. Yeah, you have seen this stage before, guys. It's first area, obviously. We're just going to pick a different route here soon, which leads us to the scary, scary, scary Area 7. Health at this point doesn't really matter. It can go really low or high. I don't really care, since there's nothing lethal here. Famous last words. Ooh, I missed a shot there. Okay. Which is a slight optimization. I mean, the mine spills out some things. And it will cause some lag, so if you just manage to skip that mine, it's a minor time save. Okay, so we're going to use the upgrade we got from Area 6, which is actually Wall 1, which allows our tank to move across walls. There we go. And now for the Area 7. I'm kind of nervous about this already.
I didn't have that extra hover, you can do that part faster.
Yeah,
climb.
It's RNG as well if you get the perfect bird spawns to get hover drop. Oh my god, talk about birds. Get away from me. Alright, hopefully this works.
Let's go.
I'm going to do it by taking 2 damage. Ah, didn't get it on the first try, it's okay. Hopefully I'm going to get it though.
Yeah. Never give up.
This is a really hard trick to pull off. Still didn't get it. Oh
Yep.
well. Maybe I should try the 3 damage version for safety. Oh well. Whoops. Whew. There's actually a chance for me to soft lock the game if I press start too early. Well, that's actually pretty bad that I failed it already 3 times. Let's try the 3 damage version. Damn. Seems like we're going to stay here for the rest of the night.
We are way ahead of the schedule, so.
Alright, we got it. Okay.
There we go.
Ooh. And yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Oh well. At least I got to show it off.
This boss is as hard as Mega Man 1.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, well, that didn't go exactly as planned, but, you know, it's Area 7, and there's nothing I can do about that. The trick is really that hard. So if nothing, I demonstrated the difficulty of that trick. Alright, so we got the really horrible upgrade, which is called Wall 2, and that thing just grabs on everything you see, and it just completely changed the movement of your tank, and I can actually demonstrate. First we're going to take this slight turn here. Oh, I didn't get it. Okay, so I'm going to try and jump on this corner here. Oh, wow, we couldn't do it because we have Wall 2. Well, surprise. So that's just a small demonstration what this thing can do to our tank. That's why I have to do corner jumps really early, and I have to actually stop holding my directional button because my tank is such a jerk right now, and it takes a lot of time to get used to this upgrade. And it's kind of a shame it has to be, well, I guess it's actually a good thing it has to be at the end. Imagine running this game with the Wall 2 from the very beginning. That would be a really bad choice. Okay, so we're off to Area 8, which is the final area of the game. And hopefully we're going to get the hover here.
Do we get the birds?
Oh my god, the lag. Well, Mart, get it.
Oh
my god. That was so close. Oh, I didn't get it, the hover! Oh,
look
come
at
on.
this.
What a tease.
Pretty hot RNG.
Well, the reason why I wanted to hover is there's one particular room in Area 8 which requires a really precise jump, but because you have Wall 2, it's even worse. So, oh boy, let's see what this... Deadless Area 8 would be amazing, but I'm really not counting on it because I don't have the hover. Let's see what happens here. If I have enough health, I could actually do this even if I take damage, but that's not helping. Okay, here comes the jump. And we got it, nice.
Nice.
Alright, so this room is really, really difficult as well. Lots of precise jumping so you don't fall down to the spike pits. Perfect.
Nice.
Absolutely perfect. Okay.
Good stuff.
I kind of wanted to kill that guy, and because we have those two on the screen, the lag is immense. Okay, let's see if I can get this right. It's just killing a lot of enemies before they basically spawn. Killing this guy here. Alright, one more skull. No, I didn't get it, whatever. This fly, skull, and last fly. Okay, up to the final bosses of the game.
Ooh.
And the first boss is the plutonium boss. We're going to use a different variation of the boss glitch, the bomb boss glitch. I'm just going to mash start because it doesn't work the same way on this boss. So it's just a lot of throw bombs and just pretty much mass start. I was on the wrong position there, by the way. So okay, we killed it. And now the final boss is where I have to mash or I'll die. Because for some reason he doesn't have a hitbox as long as I keep him damaged by mashing really hard. And when that little shield of his disappears, it means he's at half health, like right now. And time is coming up soon when this screen fades away. And time. That was Plaster Master, guys.
GG.
Japanese version. Very thanks.
Very thanks.
So shout outs to Rufio and Naruto for being here in the event with me. It was quite the run. It was quite the event. And of course, shout outs to Plaster Master runners, and it doesn't matter if it's the NES runners or Plaster Master, the other versions, on the other consoles. You guys are great. And of course my own, like I said on the Rockman shoutouts, for my own Discord as well. All the people we have there. You guys are great.
And now the best part of the game.
It's coming up.
It's coming.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the last of my runs of this marathon, which I'm pretty happy about. Despite, you know, the Area 7, but you know, that's acceptable. It happens.
Yeah.
It's a pretty tough trick to pull off.
Overall, very solid stuff.
I could have went to the actual 3 damage boost version, which is considered easier, but I went for the second, which you take 2 damage boosts and then go for it, which is actually more consistent when you think about it, but it's also a bit more dangerous.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you all, and thank you SGU for having me here. It was quite a blast. Thank you. And just before we leave or stop this, you have to see this. There you go. I'm done.
Very thanks, everybody.
I'm done. Thank you.